Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? Alright, we're going to do another whip and chat here with Paint with Diamonds. The Battle Ahead by Lothar Dietrich. Square drill, 60 centimeters by 45 centimeters, 47 colors. Put a picture around here, that kind of thing. So you have an idea of what canvas looks like. Alright, let's have a little bit down here. Then can open another section up. Alright, so hopefully you've been well, having a good time. Alright, I'll just do capital U here. Yeah, this has just been basically dark background section. It's a grind. Okay, capital U, number 8. If I'm not mistaken. Now keep putting that paper in the adhesive. Okay, 8, capital U. Alright, 350. Yep, so I just made it 20% progress through Rohan in my Return of the King trilogy kind of adventure with Aragorn. Like that part of the Lord of the Rings story. So 20% there and past 60% progress with a friend of mine doing the Great Wall of China, the long version for Conqueror, and I'm about over 2,500 out of 3,800 kilometers done Silk Road for Pacer. Yeah, I just keep reading on the exercise bike and walking as much as I can during the day. Just doing that kind of stuff. Alright, now there's just a couple U's here, just like a small dab of color in this area here. Okay, that's all for you. Alright, capital S, by the looks of it, is next. Alright, kind of looks like 44. Capital S. Alright, let's find 44. 44, here we are. Hopefully your crafting and hobbies are going well. Yeah, I was just looking for number 44 here. Capital S, okay. Literally just like 3 drills, and I poured like half a tray. Okay, there we go. There seems to be an article about Tears of the Kingdom, like Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for the Nintendo Switch. There's like an article every day. See it constantly on Facebook. I don't have that game. I have Breath of the Wild, but I've barely touched it, so I have Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Yeah, so playing that kind of stuff. Okay, G. Okay, 44, that's done. Okay, capital G. Let's keep looking. ATZZ. 25 by the looks of it. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll start getting lighter, like just section above here. 25. They have today and Friday off this week from work, so see what happens there. I worked yesterday on my part-time, time and a half and holiday pay, I believe. Then I chose a day in Leo to have off or something, however this holiday stuff works. I don't know, I just show up when I'm scheduled. Just I don't worry about this holiday stuff, and it's just... Alright, capital O. Probably just going to be working at my full-time job anyway, like just not working at my part-time. We did groceries today, my mom and I, and yeah, once I mentioned that I had 2 jobs, she just kind of looked at me sideways. What? He's got a funny look. I don't know, I work. Like, I don't know. Right after high school, I just started working. I got laid off from that factory job, and then started my full-time job for a couple of years now. I can't believe it's been a couple of years. I haven't noticed. It's just a blur. And then just a couple of months on my part-time now, so I just show up and I work. That's what I do. What does it matter to anybody else if I'm working 2 jobs? Like, okay, final color, capital B. Yeah, this canvas has been sitting here for a bit, but nope. Just do what I can at this point. I just work. Yeah. Read on the treadmill or exercise bike. It's been exercise bike a lot lately. It's just, you get kilometers just, or miles easier on a exercise bike. And I can focus on reading on the treadmill, or yeah, exercise bike. I can just read a heck of a lot more of a book just on the exercise bike or doing word search than if I were to be lying down in bed. I'd just fall asleep reading the book, so yeah. I just focus a lot better if I'm on the treadmill or exercise bike to read. So this is literally like Adro, so capital B. Alright. There we go. Okay, that's that section. Thank goodness. Okay. That was a long time coming, but okay, yeah, this is a much brighter section. This next one. Okay, I'll go about there, I guess. I'll move down, of course. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Section in there. Okay, good. Yeah, that's about where I am. Oops, let's leave the... Oh, yeah, of course it's going to... Yeah. There we go, new section. And fighting with my camera, basically. Alright. Just do that, I guess. Alright, there we go. There. Various camera adjustments. Alright, brighter colors, finally. Yeah, I'll run into darker colors again, but yeah, this part of the canvas gets brighter. Yeah. But yeah, there are other colors in this canvas besides these dark blues and stuff, so yay. Alright, 35. Alright. Let's see where we can start. Capital C by the looks of it. Yep, that looks like capital C. Oh, adhesive. Oh, man. Thankfully it's on the side, like this extra adhesive, but still it's annoying. Okay, 14. Alright, 14. Yep. Alright, cool. Let's get number 14 going here. Yep. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of a gray, but considerably lighter. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Anyone else affected by pollen that's in the air? Yeah. I think everybody's like sensitive to pollen to an extent. Like just the volume of it in the air just makes breathing not as easy. Congestion and itchy eyes kind of thing. Yeah. That's probably not fun for a whole bunch of people. Alright, so capital C. Yeah, I just take a Claritin or an antihistamine every once in a while. Just a dissolvable. Yeah, good for an amount of time. Okay, capital C right there. Yeah, just kind of the cover paper is kind of a barrier for section. Okay, C. Alright, now I'll just start putting drills down. Thank goodness, a new section. Nice. I'll get there. This has just been an ongoing kind of canvas, but I take my time on here and Echoes of Color. Yeah, especially with working, so I just do like having a whip and chat every once in a while now. At least once a week if I can hack it somehow, but I'll see how it goes. I just go with one day at a time. I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. Already having enough fun as it is, so let's just not make it way too interesting than it needs to be. 15 minutes already. And half an hour just flies these days. These seas are very light on this canvas. As a symbol. It's kind of doing a final check before I put a drill down at this point. White letter. It's a lighter background color, but yikes. It's a very faded symbol. I'll just be like black print on here. Dark symbols for lighter colors and lighter symbols for darker colors, but it's not how it was mapped out. It's not how it was rendered. Oh, all good, all good. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think Ed Sheeran's new CD, Subtract, is out, or album, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I might have to pick that up to listen to in the car. Yeah. There we go. Oh, these C's are just kind of color blocks, yet confetti in a way. Okay, I'll fill in what I can see. Just bottom to top, it just seems easier. I'm thinking just because of the adhesive, like, don't want to just be reaching over bare adhesive kind of thing. Kind of have a place to rest my hand eventually in this section as I put more drills down. Yeah, but symbol wise I usually like going top left to right in the row, and that just kind of directs me as to what symbol to start with. So I like that strategy instead of just picking one and just starting to just randomly place drills. Find that easier. Left to right, and if I run out of symbols for that particular row, then I just go to the next row, next available symbol. So yeah, and then I fill the canvas in that way, so just one color at a time kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not going to be one who has multiple color trays out. No thank you. I'd probably have like the trays to do a couple colors at once, but really not going to do that. Great strategy for confetti, but yeah, there'll be an instance where I mix up the colors and put them on the wrong symbol, and yeah, and you're just figuring out what's supposed to go on what symbol. Yeah, it's just easier if one color's out at a time for me. But by all means, if you have a confetti loaded section and you have like 2 or 3 colors out, hey, all the power to you. That's the way to diamond paint. Yeah, don't let me tell you any different how to diamond paint for sure. Yeah. I know some methods or other fellow diamond painters or content creators here on YouTube that, yeah, could give you an alternative. I single place and use a single color and divide my sections, canvas into sections. So that's one of the multitude of ways to diamond paint for sure. This craft or hobby does have its flexibility points, which yields you the same result. You have a finished canvas by the time you're done. So yeah. Yeah, I've kind of woken up like the past 2 days with like a sore throat in the back. I don't know if it's like an allergies thing or what's going on. Stuff in the air. I don't know, usually once I like drink a coffee or something or have a drink of water, it starts going away, so not sure. No, that's just probably my immune system just defending from the dust and the pollen, because we are surrounded by farmers' fields, and then they're doing field work and stuff. The field's ready for planting. The farmers are kind of antsy because they probably should have had corn planted, their crops planted. Yeah, corn, wheat, or beans are common around here. So usually get down to it pretty quick once the weather cooperates. It's like spring, summer, early summer. Yeah, a couple fields around here had spread manure onto the fields, so that's has to settle into the field as well, or dry. Usually wet manure. The most pleasurable thing to smell. I think I mentioned that in one of my WIP chats, so that was like a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. Farmers have to do what they have to do. I see farm equipment on the highway all the time, just driving. It's just some drivers are just not very patient with the farm equipment and they pass. And this is a fairly busy highway, so it's just like asking for trouble eventually. There's like a roundabout like just a bit down the road from our place. And yeah, you have to slow down and it's like yield at all 4 entry and extra points, and it's just... some people are just in such a hurry that passing transports or transport trucks are passing transport trucks, and you just kind of cringe looking out the window sometimes. Oh, that's the way the highway goes. That's what it's like out here some days. Just either tons of traffic, or it's just slowed right down. Yeah, for like holidays, sometimes you could go out and dance on the highway if you wanted to. It's like goes from barren to like really busy some days. Oops. Kind of helps if you have a drill on the end of the wax to place a drill onto the canvas. Yep. I'm painting tip. There's a C right there. Could just imagine missing some C's here. So light. They're clear, like it's obvious that there's a C on the canvas, but it's just really light colored font. Yeah, one of my dad's lawnmowers is going to rage quit, and he was looking at looking for a couple the other day, and yeah, they're just a little out of his price range, so he's gonna have to figure something out there. Yeah, I guess they're pretty expensive kind of thing. I know, I keep seeing like join the battery revolution for like cordless tools. It's just, I can just imagine that's hundreds of dollars to be able to have these tools, like leaf blowers, saws, snow blower stuff, yeah, winter stuff, that kind of stuff. Those kind of tools just run on batteries. Like you'd have to have like plenty of batteries to be able to do half decent amount of yard work they want to do with these various pieces of equipment. And of course they're all sold separately, you can imagine. So I'm just thinking, like, that's thousands of dollars on like being shown in like a 30-second commercial. Join the battery revolution. I just like laugh every time there's a battery powered thing. It's just, once you like turn the freaking thing on, the battery is just going to start to die. It's like, how much battery life do you realistically have in with a cordless tool? Like 5 or 6 hours at the most. Like, most people have some pretty hefty lawns. Like, you'd probably have to stop in the middle. And once your lawnmower died or something, like these are like battery powered. We're talking, I think gasoline is going to be phased out eventually, but I don't know if it'll ever truly go away, but we'll see. Dear knows what the future may bring, but I don't know, batteries can be just as bad. Like, what do you do with them once they're like truly dead and can no longer charge? You'd have to replace it, but that just creates more waste. But anyway, been watching Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. Down below in the description, I put my Facebook profile name, my Echoes of Color Facebook business page. It's really just a website within Facebook, and my Instagram. All three I just try to update simultaneously, kind of thing. Yeah, just section completion, so I'll take a picture of this recently completed section, thankfully. Yeah, and just updates about the channel kind of thing, but mostly what canvas I'm working on, that kind of thing. And as mentioned before, Conqueror and Pacer walking challenge website links will be down below under those, my socials, in the description. Click those Conqueror or Pacer website links, it'll take you to the main site. I'm not affiliated, partnered, nor will I receive a commission from anything you're purchasing if you decide to do so. It's just for information purposes only. So yeah, not sponsored. It's just something I'm doing and I mention from time to time. So the reading on the treadmill stuff and the, walking every day. Yeah, that's what the Conqueror and Pacer stuff is. But other than that, take care with all your crafting endeavors and hobbies, and I'll see you again sometime. Alright, bye.